Science by Amanda. Today we're going to do some Bible journaling again. I have a lot of Bible journaling I want to do with you in the near future. And this one was not, one of my top ones until this week. So, I'm taping this on Sunday. It's Sunday morning message. This morning was about prayer. I've been working on a ladies' meeting devotional that's also a prayer for this coming Thursday, and so I thought that maybe this was a good Bible journaling one that we should do. It's not an exact text. It's more of a quote that I heard during teen camp this past last summer, which was 2017, and I wrote it in my Bible, and I never got around to Bible journaling it. So I thought maybe we could go ahead and do some Bible journaling of this quote, along with maybe I may pick out a verse. This is going to be a little bit of a process from when I start this to when we finish it together, and do it on the video. We'll do the quote here, and I'll probably put a little bit of a verse maybe here. We're going to do this as a 2-page spread, even if the New Testament is on there. We'll go ahead and spread this out, because on the back page I have my one for Jesus' birth for Matthew. So we can go ahead and do a whole spread here, and prayer is a good one. That it would be a good thing to have on a 2-page spread. The quote is, "Prayer is the hand that touches the heart of God." It was evangelist Kevin Walker that week at camp, and I don't even think it was a full message on prayer. I think it was just something that was in a message that happened to be something that I got out of it. So I think what I'll do is just a general, maybe some flowers. I like flowers. I don't grow flowers unless they just happen to grow outside, but flowers are pretty, I did like how the one that we did not that long ago in Job turned out, but I'm not going to do a tip-in. But we could do a similar idea, possibly, probably, at least with the ink. The inking here, we might go with something like that, but those ones were flowers tabbies as well. These are all tabbies of ones that I'm getting ready to go through and do on Resurrection, or the whole Passion Week, basically. If you and that those ones are some of the ones that I have that I want to do with you together, but I haven't got started on those. Okay. So I went ahead, and I know I use this a lot, so I'm going to use the Petal Passion, or the Petal Palette stamp set. I really like the stamp set, and it just seems it's got a watercolor kind of look. I can still color it in later if I want to, or I can just leave it as outlines, and I'm going to go ahead and color it, or stamp it in colors. Point. I'm going to do those for the birds. I want little bluebirds. I thought that would be really cute. So we're going to do the bluebirds and Pacific Point. Maybe a flower or two as well, but I think Soft Sky is going to tend to lean towards the flowers, and maybe some background. We might do a little bit of gray. No, let's not do gray. Let's do... Actually, yeah, I did put gray on there, but I did the darker gray. If we did smoky slate, that kind of went with it. That would be nice too. A light gray for a background colors. Berry burst for some more of the flowers. I thought that would be pretty to go with it. That was not in that post. And then Old Olive for our leaves. I like Old Olive. It's probably my favorite green. Although Pear Pizzazz is very, very similar and is slightly lighter, so since it's my Bible journaling, I might just go ahead and let's do Pear Pizzazz instead. Because you don't want it too dark, and I do a lot of stamping off before I stamp in here, so second generation stamping, so that it doesn't come through too much, because you can tell with this yellow here from my stars on my backside, I forgot to stamp those off, so you can really see them. And we don't want a whole lot of that going. Something hard behind it. Sometimes you do, sometimes you don't. With these being red rubber, you're more likely to need something hard behind it so it doesn't give you too much give, because the Bible does have a lot of give in it, and you don't want like rings around your stamps. So I think what I'm going to start with is I'm going to start with stamping some of the flowers and maybe a couple of the birds. So let's get out, I don't need those yet. Let's get out some stamps here, and I'm going to just start stamping and doing this, so I'll just probably kind of put this on fast forward and you can listen to some music as I go along, and then I'll get a verse and write that out as well. I hand lettered in the quote and the verses off camera. And now I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and put in my little bird out of the stamp set here, and I'm going to do him in Pacific Point because it's kind of like my main focus here, and I need to find my scrap paper so I can stamp him off. I think I used it for something. Oh, there it is. Because I was working on something else briefly too. Okay, so let's open up our thing and we'll go back. Here's my hard plate. I shouldn't need my scrap paper to protect it from the ink right now. And then I'm gonna just put in a few. I think I'm gonna put a bird over here, down here, and maybe one up here. Too much going, and it seems like there's quite a bit on here already. So there's our Bible journaling of a quote and a verse on a 2-page spread, and I think I might go in there maybe at some point when I have my Bible out and I don't have all my stamps with me or something like that, and I want to do some coloring maybe, I don't know. But I like the little pops of blue. I do have this washi tape from Stampin' Up. It's it's in the Occasions catalog, so it'll be available through May. Very pretty. I like that blue with that. So I think we may just have to put some on here. I think we will put it on this side since this is the first page of the New Testament, even though... And I'm not going to fold it over the edge of the paper, I'm going to just put it right along the edge of the paper. It's got such texture too, that is neat. Okay. It's a heavier duty washi than some others, like this is like a glimmer paper washi, and this is like just regular washi, so this is a thicker, somewhat heavier duty. It's nice though, I really like it. Washi, so those will be fun to work with. And then I'll just trim off here, going around the corner, keep the page structure, and just do this corner right here as well. Around the corner. Okay. And that's very pretty. Look at that, it just gives it a little pop. And then I just need to go in and I'll go in and erase some of these pencil marks, and there's our Bible journaling. So I hope you enjoyed this Bible journaling episode, and that you head over to my blog. You can see the links to the products I used in here, and not too many, just basically ink and one stamp set and some washi. But there's other things that you can do with it, and I just hope that you will come back and watch some of my other videos and order from my online store. Thanks for watching. I hope you have a great day. Bye!